Tonight on CTV, a CSU professor talks about her visit to the UN.
Councilman Overbeck holds a listening session for members of the public.
Ramride unveils a new app update for students to use the service more easily.
All that and more, starting now on CTV.
Hello and welcome to CTV News. I'm Amelia Castaneda.
And I'm Sunday Miller. Here's what's happening in the news near you.
Last night, at their first Senate session of the semester, ASCSU unanimously passed a version of a joint resolution with CSU's Residence Hall Association that works to combat opioid overdoses at CSU. RHA will vote on it Monday night, after which the resolution will be ready to sign. The resolution urges CSU and Residence Life to allow resident assistants to give Narcan, a medicine for overdoses like an EpiPen for allergies, to the residents who may need it.
Essentially, if a student was experiencing an opioid overdose, the RA would be able to be trained, recognize those signs, and then immediately administer that Narcan dosage to save that individual's life.
ASCSU also voted in new members of committees, with one of the newly elected members FaceTiming in for a Q&A session. For more information about last night's Senate, check out collegian.com.
Reporter Isabel Roberts covered Councilman Overbeck's second community listening session this year. Here she is with more.
Wednesday evening, Councilman Overbeck held a community listening session here at Horse and Dragon to address community members' concerns in hopes they would be addressed in future council meetings.
Really appreciate the listening sessions that the city council members do. It's a great way to have a small forum with people in the community to really hear individual voices and what concerns are, and get direct feedback and really have a dialogue with council members. It's a unique opportunity to do that, so that's why I came today.
Well, one of the things the community of Fort Collins embraces is being accessible and have listening sessions. So we try to, there's many ways citizens can speak to their city council. They can call us. Many times they try to text us. They email us. Sometimes they try to talk to us on Facebook. Not always a good place to be. But also it's nice to do the one-on-one, the close-up personal discussion that you can have with a citizen to your elected official. So it's a little mini town hall. There's a range of questions that will come in, and many times if I don't have the exact answer, the perfect answer, sometimes I'll have staff research it and follow up with the citizens. So if it's something
For more information regarding the times of these sessions, you can contact Councilman Overbeck at boverbeck@fcgov.com.
Turning Point USA, the Student Movement for Free Markets and Limited Government, is hosting an event entitled Charlie Kirk Smashing Socialism. Northern Colorado Antifa Collective is also calling for those who disagree to come and voice their opinions and hope to show their disappointment in Colorado State, calling it a bigot hate group. Both the event and the protest will be held at the Laurie Student Center on February 2nd at 5:30.
Students interested in studying abroad might be curious to hear about a CSU professor who recently got back from 2.5 years in Switzerland, working with the United Nations.
So the work that I did in UNCTAD, which is what we call it for short, I was in a division on globalization and development strategies. And my primary responsibility was to give advice to developing countries.
As a senior economist for the UN, Bronstein says this experience has given her a greater appreciation for diversity, which is also reflected in her teaching.
CSU was very wonderful about it. They were very enthusiastic, They gave me a leave and really facilitated my transition in lots of other ways, hoping that I would, come back and then bring this experience into my teaching.
One of Bronstein's former students and current advisees shares his perspective on the importance of traveling.
Meeting people of other cultures is, I think, the best thing that one can do, because, there are great people everywhere in the world, and it's about going and meeting and talking. It's really informative. You learn a lot. Your ways of understanding global differences becomes better.
As a fifth-year PhD student, Gongley's research is in international trade and development, which takes him on many international adventures.
And those are good experiences to have, because they make you a little more humble, about understanding, you know, like, and being a little more respectful, which has happened to me, you know, like, so I think it's super, super useful, and everybody should travel abroad.
I would also say to be brave, you know, and to go out and to scoop up whatever international opportunities you can get. You have a lot of time to kind of put together your life path. Go for some international experience.
For more information on study abroad opportunities, visit educationabroad.colostate.edu. CSU has summer, winter, and semester-long study abroad programs available to all students who are interested.
Ramride has been dedicated to improving the safety of Colorado State University and the Fort Collins community. In March of 2015, Ramride launched a smartphone app that allowed a new way for students to request rides. Ramride was created in 2003 as a free, safe, and non-judgmental ride home. A smartphone app was later introduced in 2015.
We're currently working with our app provider to improve the already user-friendly interface of the app, and we will continue to market the app and promote our app at any event that we do from here on and forward.
Ramride has increased numbers since the introduction of the app. About 300,000 individuals used Ramride last year.
I came here as a freshman. Like the police department and everyone like that really made it clear that Ramride was there for you. And I think that's true, because I've had a lot of friends that have used it, and it's actually like kind of like saved their butts before.
Patrons are able to track their vehicle on the map and see where they are in relation to their location. According to Vowers, people are utilizing the dispatchers more than the app. However, they are looking to market the app more and make it more user-friendly to increase the number of users across campus. The app is free and is available on both the Android Play Store and Apple's iOS Store. For more information, visit ramride.colostate.edu.
The City of Fort Collins hopes to demonstrate that Fort Collins is a tolerant and inclusive community through a project that displays positive multilingual banners around town. According to Janet Freeman, Equity and Inclusion Coordinator for the city, the banners, which cost $3,606 to design and print, read, "We are Fort Collins" in English and "I am Fort Collins" in 14 other languages. The city's utilities department did not charge anything to put up the banners or for the space taken up by them. According to the Coloradoan, the languages were carefully selected to reflect past and present languages spoken in the city. And Todd Cornell, a local cultural competency consultant, worked for free to help the project. The city also worked with Colorado State University, Poudre School District, and the Islamic Center for Fort Collins to properly translate the messages. 30 of the banners will go up on utility light poles around the city in the coming weeks.
That's all we have in news.
Stay tuned for weather, sports, and entertainment right after this.